Hi lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do a little video, I guess, giving some tips and tricks on how to make your bedroom super cute and aesthetic, girly, coquette, all the nice things. If you're thinking of doing some changes to your room, or if you're like me and you just love decorating your room always and making it super cute and cozy, then this video is definitely for you. Let's just get right into it. So for my bedroom, it's definitely gone through a lot of different eras and aesthetics and stuff, but the main thing that's always stuck is that my bedroom, since I transformed it, I guess, in 2017, it's always been very girly and cutesy. Some things that I like to do to keep my bedroom really aesthetic, like Pinterest-like, I don't even know. So one thing that I like to do is when I first decided to transform my room, the main thing I did is I decided to paint my walls a really beautiful pastel pink. And from then on, I kind of just had like a color palette that I stuck to. And then I kind of went a little overboard with my bedroom. In some of my older videos, you can see, I think starting like 2019 to 2022, my bedroom was very like kawaii and stuff like that, so it was just like a rainbow basically in my bedroom. But when I first did my room, and then after I was kind of, I don't know, over that whole kawaii aesthetic and I wanted something more simple, that's something that I did. I basically decided on like 2 to 3 colors and told myself, okay, that's gonna be my color palette for my bedroom. It's basically just 2 colors. It's like pink and white. All my furniture in my bedroom is white. That was the main thing that I did when I first decided I wanted to like flip my bedroom, because my bedroom used to be the complete opposite of what it is now. So here's the thing, growing up I was super girly and stuff like that, and then 12 to like 18 I was really into alternative fashion and I was heavily in my emo era. My room was the complete opposite. I had black furniture, everything. My walls were kind of like a beige color, like I didn't paint them. My curtains were black, my bedding was like basically black. That was one thing. I remember the bed that I had at the time, my mom painted it for me because it wasn't like a black color, it was almost like a dark wooden color. But since my whole like vibe, aesthetic and everything changed, I was like, no, I want all white furniture, but I don't want to, you know, buy a new bed. So my mom, she's really crafty and she's good at all that stuff, so she was like, no worries, Marilena, like I'm gonna paint it for you. And that she did. So she painted it, and yeah, since then I don't have a bed anymore. I have a new bed. I just actually got this bed recently, but from that moment on I decided all my furniture was gonna be white. Basically those were some of the big changes that I did to my room. I understand that some people are not able to like paint their walls or obviously just like go and buy all brand new furniture. I totally get it. You're still able to make your room into a really cute cozy space without having to paint your walls or literally get rid of all your old furniture and buy new ones. So yeah, I think it's really important to kind of choose a color palette and really try to stick to that. Another thing that I think plays a huge part in, I guess, your room and how it looks, I would say, is lighting. I think lighting plays a huge role. For me personally, I love all the natural lighting in my bedroom. So I actually swapped my curtains. Earlier in the video I mentioned that I used to have the complete opposite aesthetic. So when I used to have literally the complete opposite aesthetic, my curtains were actually like pitch black and they were like thick and heavy. And mind you, like I always had my curtains closed all the time. So my room had like no lighting, of course, except for, you know, the light that I had, like the artificial lighting and stuff like that. So my room kind of just always had like this orange dim glow, but not like that cozy kind of glow, if that makes any sense. It was just straight up depressing. Once I decided I wanted like a girly room, more light aesthetic in my bedroom, that was actually one of the first things I also did, is I got new curtains. My curtains, you can't even like see them because it's so bright, my camera's not really picking up on it, but my curtains are a very sheer kind of lace. They're super sheer, so basically all the natural lighting comes into my bedroom, and I personally love that. I love it. So that's a huge tip too, as well, is maybe get some new curtains or something like that. Another thing too is, if you can, get like a cute lamp or something in your bedroom, or even like some fairy lights or something like that. I do have a lamp. It's actually on right now. Let me just like turn it off for a second. Basically just have this like cute pink lamp. It's nothing crazy, but it's really nice, honestly. And with the light bulb that I have in it has different settings. So you can change it from like very cool to more of a neutral to like a super warm tone. The daytime, I like to have it basically just in this neutral mode. At night, I love adjusting the light bulb so it's like really warm, just because it makes my room feel really like cozy and nice. So yeah, if you can, get a lamp in your room, because I think especially like once the sun starts going down, I typically just turn my like big light off and I just keep my lamp on. And then at night when the sun is like down and it's like pitch black outside, I do also have fairy lights kind of hanging behind my curtains. I love to turn those on because I just feel like it's so cozy and cute. So yeah, if you can, invest in like a cute lamp or something like that. So the next thing I think is honestly one of the most important ones, and it's to invest in cute bedding. I think it's really important to invest in cute bed sheets, cute bedding, decorative pillows or plushies, whatever it may be, because it really does make a huge difference in your bedroom. Even if you're not able to get any other steps done in this video, but you're able to switch up your comforter or get a new quilt or some new bed sheets or something like that, it really does change up the whole vibe of the room. Honestly, I just think it's so exciting. Like when you get that little bit of a refresh and you like change a few things in your room. I used to have like a Sailor Moon bedding, like basically Sailor Moon Usagi's actual bedding design that she had in like the anime. So many people would comment on my bedding, be like, oh my gosh, like where did you get it? Because I had like Sailor Moon pillows and like all these cute Sailor Moon plushies and stuff like that. My bed was just a vibe, and although I'm not really into that kind of in-your-face type of like kawaii aesthetic, I still love looking at old photos of my bedroom. I still love Sailor Moon and plushies and Sanrio and stuff like that, but I just felt like my room was a lot, like it almost overwhelmed me. Like it was crazy. I kind of just woke up one day and I was like, wow, my room is like insane right now. My room used to be beautiful, it was a vibe, and the main honestly part, like the huge part of it, was definitely like my bed area. It was so cute. And now the current state of my bedroom, the current aesthetic, same thing. I love how my bed looks. It looks so cute. I also have like a Kuma plushie and a mini one, and then my cute little lamb. So yeah, I always like to keep my bed area nice and neat and tidy, and I think having like a cute comforter or quilt set or whatever it may be will definitely make your room feel and look so much more aesthetic and cute and all the nice things. Another thing you can do to make your room feel really cute, add a rug to your room. I have 2 small rugs in my bedroom, and I actually don't have hardwood floors. Like I have carpet, but I still put a rug over top just because I feel like it adds that extra, I don't know, cuteness to my bedroom. I just love how it looks. So yeah, if possible, get a cute little rug or something like that. It will add so much personality to your room, and yeah, it'll just make your room look so cute. So if you have like a desk or a vanity or anything like that in your bedroom, I definitely recommend trying to keep it clean and tidy at all times, and also kind of using that as a spot to display some cute trinkets, or if it's your vanity, like put your most beautiful looking aesthetic items on there, whether it's like perfumes or like a little jewelry thing, makeup products. Really use that to showcase basically all your cute aesthetic trinkets and items and stuff like that. Another thing that I would recommend, if you're able to put things up on your walls and stuff like that, I don't like to put a lot up on my walls, but I do have a little corner where I have a huge Elvis poster, and then I have some cute little prints kind of on the side of that, and I just think it elevates the whole vibe of my bedroom. Like I love how it looks, and every time people see my bedroom, they're like, oh my gosh, like that wall is so beautiful. Put, you know, a poster up or something like that, or maybe some photos up or some cute frames and stuff like that. Especially going back to that whole color palette thing, if you have some cute prints and stuff. Let's say you also want a really girly cute pink room, and let's say your room colors are like, I don't know, pink, white, and purple. Try to look for posters that, you know, fit that kind of vibe and aesthetic. I don't know I think it's fun to like showcase all your favorite things in your room because, you know, at the end of the day, it's your space where you can fill it with all the things that you love, basically. So another thing that you could do, if you don't have this, it's totally fine, but I know that this is really popular, is keeping kind of like a clothing rack in your room. And people like to display kind of like their favorite pieces, and oh my gosh, I eat it up every time. I think it's so cute. I don't have any room in my bedroom right now for like a, I don't know, clothing rack and stuff. But when I was in Australia for a few months, I actually had this really cute like shelf slash, I don't know, like rack. And I loved how I decorated it. Honestly, I wish I could like pack that shelf up and like bring it back to Canada with me. It was so beautiful, just because when I was in Australia, I couldn't put anything up on my walls or anything like that because I was renting. So yeah, I didn't want to damage the walls or anything like that. So I really had to get creative on how to make my room look super cute. So if you can, get like a little shelf or something like that. And it doesn't have to be big because I get it, some people have smaller spaces that they're working with. But if possible, like get a little narrow shelf or something like that, or you know, if you can fit like a clothing rack, and especially once you fill it with like all your favorite pieces, especially if it matches that color palette. Back to when I was in Australia, basically all the clothes that I had on this rack were like pastel pink and white. I remember at the time, I think I just came out of the bathroom or something like that, I can't even remember, but where my bedroom was, on the opposite side, it was the bedroom of the couple that I was renting a room, basically, like in their home. I remember she kind of turned and she saw it and she was like, oh my gosh, like she was so shocked by my bedroom and stuff. And I remember her saying to me, you should look into like interior designing and stuff like that. So yeah, if you can, get a cute shelf or a clothing rack or something like that and like decorate it all cute, and it will look so good. So I feel like this video honestly is quite, I don't know, self-explanatory, but I still wanted to do this video because I get so many questions and people being like, oh my gosh, how did you decorate your room? Like, how did you start? I just wanted to do a little video of my tips and tricks and basically what I did. So just a little brief breakdown. Stick to a color palette. Try to have your furniture all in the same color. Really accessorize the heck out of your room. I feel like a lot of the points that I mentioned in this video kind of fall under that, you know? Get cute lamps and lighting, or get cute rugs, you know? Get cute little trinkets to put around. Put posters up or something on your walls just to add that extra cuteness. So I think that's honestly what it comes down to when you want to make your room really cute and aesthetic. Add cute little things here and there, and slowly over time it will come together. Because I get it, you can't just transform your room from one day to another. At least most people can't. It costs money, it takes time. So start off with little things and slowly just kind of build your way up. Alrighty, so that's basically the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you're trying to, I don't know, decorate your room or do a little room makeover, best of luck. I'm sure it's all gonna turn out so cute. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Bye!